Assalamualaikum student. Today we discuss the electric potential. In this lecture, I will teach you some very special thing about electric potential which a lot of people are not understanding. Now, to learn about the electric potential, let me give you the real life example. Real life example which make things super easy. Consider a ball is present on the ground. This is a ball that is on the ground. When the ball is on the ground, here the gravitational field that is in the downward direction. Now, as a convention, the ground level is now considered as a low potential region. So the ball is present at low potential region. Now let me ask you, when you move this ball up to this point X, when you move this ball at this point X, well, you exert some sort of force on this ball and you displace the ball to move up against the gravitational field, because the gravitational direction is downward and you move the ball against the gravitational field. Thus we say that we have done work done. We have do some sort of work done to move the ball against the electric field. Remember that this ball is now above the gravitational field, so we say that it is present at the high potential region. Now listen carefully. We have learned first that if we want to move the ball from low potential region to high potential region in gravitational field, we need to do some sort of work done on the object. So we write move an object from low potential region to high potential region in gravitational field. We need to do some sort of work on the object. Let me repeat it. Move an object from low potential region to high potential region in gravitational field. We need to do some sort of work on the object. So what we learn, when we move an object from low potential region to high potential region, we do some sort of work done. As a result of this work done is stored on this ball as potential energy. So the second fact is that when we change the position of an object, in gravitational field, so in gravitational field in opposite direction, so potential energy stored in the object. Let me repeat it. When we do some sort of work done to move the ball from low potential region to high potential region, as a result of this, potential energy stored on this. So we can say that when we change the position of an object, so position of the object in the gravitational field, so potential energy stored in the object. Finally, when the ball move from high potential region to the low potential region, it will accelerate toward the earth. When we release the ball, it moves from high potential region to low potential region toward the ground. Here is very important point, that is when the ball fall from high potential region to low potential region, it possess ball fall from high potential region to low potential region, it possess kinetic energy. So let me repeat it. If we want to move a ball from high potential region to low potential region, due to its motion is where store kinetic energy. We can utilize this kinetic energy. We can use this energy. So what we learn, when the ball fall from high potential region to low potential region, due to its motion, it possesses kinetic energy, and we can utilize this kinetic energy. So we conclude here three important facts. So this example we learn three important facts. First, the concept, we need to do some sort of work in order to move an object from low potential region to high potential region. Secondly, we learned that second concept is when we change position of an object in gravitational field, then potential energy. When we change position of object in gravitational field, then potential energy is stored in the object. Third concept that we learned, when an object fall from high potential region to low potential region due to its gravitational energy, we can utilize its energy. Thus, using these three concepts, we can easily learn the concept of electric potential. Now understand the concept of electric potential. Now, what is electric potential? Well, consider an electric field between positive plate and negative plate. Remember that the direction of electric field is also in the downward direction, that is start from positive and end on negative plate. As a convention in physics, when we consider this positive plate at high potential region and negative plate as a low potential region. Now I place a positive test charge at low potential region. Here let me ask you, can you move this test charge? Can you move this test charge from low potential region to high potential region? So the answer is simple. According to the first fact, that if we interested to move this test charge from low potential region to high potential region, we need to do some sort of work done on it. After doing some sort of work done, it will move from low potential region to high potential region. When we move the charge from low potential region to high potential region, when the position of a charge is changed against the direction of electric field, so potential energy stored in it. Potential energy stored in the charge. Now listen carefully. This potential energy stored in the charge, potential energy stored in the charge is called electric potential or voltage. So here we can define the electric potential, that is the amount of work done needed to move a unit charge from a low potential region to high potential region against an electric field. So simply remember that electric potential or electric potential energy or voltage are the same thing. So here we can define the formula of the electric potential, that is voltage is equal to work done upon unit charge. So we can define V is equal to work done over unit charge. The SI unit is joule per coulomb or simply volt. If I do not do some work on test charge, then no electric potential is generated. So this was all about the electric potential. How can you move the charge in electric field? So answer is we use EMF or chemical battery to drive the charge from low potential region to high potential region. This EMF keep the constant flow of current in the electrical circuit.